So I normally don't do reactions towards Green Day because I know a lot of their stuff. Maybe not so much recent stuff, I should say, but the fact is, like, I've known about them since about '94, and I know they've been around from the late '80s and on, I believe. Um, I actually saw a documentary where they were talking about their upbringing in a small club, reviving that club. I don't recall the name of the club, but I do recall, my stepbrother wanted to go to the record store, which I know a lot of younger viewers will be like, oh shit, I heard about these things like the blockbusters and video stores that are no longer around, things of the past. But we would go there, and he wanted to pick up Dookie, and it sounds weird saying it that way, but that album came out, and that was around the first time I actually started hearing about Green Day, and more, I would say at the time, modern punk, because I knew about like Dead Kennedys, um, you know, Holiday. Well, no, it wasn't Holiday in Cambodia. Yeah, was that the first one I heard? I can't recall, but because I knew about Ice T with Body Count with Dead Kennedys, Women, Sully, Jesse, Raphael. That's really making me seem old now. During that time, but like I do know about Sex Pistols and all that. But when it comes down to Green Day, they definitely shifted the culture in the punk movement, regardless how people feel. A lot of the younger fans really dig them, and I'm super happy for them. For Green Day, although they don't need me saying that, fuck, they don't. But I definitely dig that they're still doing their own thing, and to say a lot of people are like, well, they're more political and this and that. Uh, Punk has always been political in a sense, and I'm not gonna get in that whole political discussion there. It's always bucked against the system. So to say that it's like you kind of don't understand the hardcore and punk and heavy metal movement, because it's weird because it's a voice. People are expressing their feelings about what's going on. And Green Day is one of those bands that does that, and they don't shy away from that. They don't give a fuck. But that being said, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to dive into One Eye Bastard. I don't know the song premise. I figured I popped up on my feed. I'm going to react to it. Let's get it. Oh, they went to a pink logo now. That's a nice guitar tone. I would say they kind of got rockabilly kind of vibe now.
I'm making an offer that you cannot deny. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry.
Ooh, those drums sound fucking heavy as fuck.
You son of a bitch, you're gonna beg and cower.
Okay, I kinda like that. Ooh, I like that tone. You can tell it's a gifted through a Marshall. I believe. Catchy as fuck. Ooh, that's a gnarly ass riff. got sick ass tone.
I'm making an offer that you cannot deny. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry.
We're going like Goodfellas over here.
I hear the please get louder. You son of a bitch, you're gonna bang.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Sounds so fucking tight. Wonder if he's using a plexi. Oh, that was pretty nice, man. Yo, look at. Stop before the ad. That was actually fun revisiting Green Day. It's a newer song. I dig it. I definitely have to check out the album, and maybe I'll actually buy the album now. I had no idea they were releasing something new. I've been so enveloped with a lot of heavy metal over in Japan and the hardcore over there. But hey, I dig this. And I know I've heard a lot of people in past basically said that like they're like goth punk before. I can't remember the name. It was a black album with a red logo. They said I think it was like a heart grenade. I can't recall the name. I haven't listened to that, but like this kind of reminds me of listening to Dookie, but absolutely new. Like I enjoyed Dookie the album. When it comes to punk, I like the more gritty, and this is gritty. Yes, it's people are gonna say it's polished, but that's production. Technology has come a lot further. You don't want your album sounding like a black metal album, like you're shoveling dirt onto a mic that's from a McDonald's bathroom. Those that know will know what I'm talking about. Maybe not. Hey, if that's how you want your album to sound, cool, whatever. But yeah, artists should have the cleanest mix and what they want. And I don't know, I should have really paid attention. I saw Marshall cabs in the back, and like anyone knows me, I'm a Marshall guy. I got JZM 800. It's a reissue from 2001 too. It's actually from a hardcore band from youth from Japan. Managed to get it. Like I don't think he knew I got it who I am. I had no idea, but I got it by luck for a great price. And right now I'm trying to get a cab right now. But Marshalls are my bread and butter. I know a lot of people are like, got something more modern. Dude, you don't fuck with something that sounds fucking amazing and that's tried and true. That's been on massive amount of albums. And Marshalls are that brand. No shade to other amps. I've tried them. They're great. But I don't think I'm wrong. But a very Marshall-y sound right there. And it doesn't sound like every other band that's coming out where you can tell it's digital. As a guitarist, I could tell it sounds very processed. This doesn't. It sounds well produced and through a fucking tube amp that fucking sounds amazing. And salute to them on that. And salute to them on bringing out a fucking banger of a song. I really enjoyed that. Maybe you guys recaptured me as a fan again, where Not that I waved against it, but you got me back wanting to listen. So salute to Green Day on that. With that being said, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.